What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 23 of Training with Flag. Today we have an awesome workout. We're going to start off with some clean pulls and then get into some overhead presses and push presses, and who knows what we'll finish off with. We'll see how we feel. But anyway, we're going to get started. I got 135 on the bar. We're going to warm up on our clean pulls and just see where things take us. Hope you guys are having a good day. Good Monday. Alright guys, the important thing to remember when doing your clean pulls is you're going to set up just like you would for your clean and jerks. And when you make contact with the thighs, you're going to come up and shrug, but you are not going to drop into the front rack position. You want to make sure you receive the weights because the eccentric portion of the lift is just as important as the pull itself. So again, you're going to set like you would for a clean. Stand up, contact pull, receive the bar, follow the legs down, and reset. So again, guys, just set like you would for the clean. And there you have it. That's a clean pull. Alright guys, so one of the key reasons for the importance of the clean pull, or the snatch pull for that matter, is in Olympic weightlifting, your ability to create an extreme amount of power from the floor through the hips, and both the snatch and clean and jerk are paramount. So by working these motions, without having to drop into the front rack position and just working on creating that momentum off the floor and driving, is a great way to increase your pull strength in both the snatch and the clean and jerk. It's definitely something I recommend you fitting into your training regimen, one in both grips, snatch and clean and jerk, at least once a week. Again, depending on how many days a week you're training or how many sessions. Some people have 5 to 7 sessions, maybe even as many as 9, and they might only be training 5 days a week. They might hit the 2 a day. So regardless of how you're training, how much time you have, I do recommend that you work in the clean pull and the snatch pull somewhere in your regimen, as it'll really give you an opportunity to build some strength off the floor. You can also do these off of blocks, just to change the different heights and the different positions in your pulling phases. Okay. All right, guys, we got 245 on the bar. I'm going to call this my first working set. We'll hit it for 3, but we're still going to jump pretty quick. All right, guys, we finished our 3 sets of 3 at 295. Give you an idea, the most I've cleaned and jerked in the last few months is about 305. I've cleaned 315 and I've jerked 315 off blocks, but I haven't actually put it together. So this is 306. So that's right at our 1 rep max roughly. We're going to hit it for 2. And then, it's hot out here in Florida. And then, depending on how that feels, I might try a single at 317. And then we're going to go over into our overhead presses and our push presses. So far, so good, guys. Hope you're enjoying. Whew. More weight! More weight!
More weight! More weight!
Alright guys, time for some overhead presses. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I think it goes without saying, but the reason we work on overhead presses and push presses and strict presses and all the kind of presses is because in both the snatch and the clean and jerk, the overhead position is critical. Speaking from experience, my overhead position is my weakest by far. I can clean probably 10-15 pounds more than I could actually jerk overhead. So today's like our days like today, we're working overhead positions and we're pushing overhead. It's really important for me to focus on this stuff. So again, guys, if you know what your weakness is, rather than avoiding it, make sure you pay extra attention to it. That way you can try to overcome those weaknesses. Okay, guys? All right, we have a 125 on the bar. We're gonna hit another set of 5. I'm hoping. Hopefully it moves well. You can see on the last one, I'm starting to use a little bit of hips, so we're going to transition into our push presses here, guys. Keep moving the weight up. So push presses is something that I've actually introduced fairly recently into my training. From what I understand, guys, you want to take a jerk grip on the bar, deep breath, pressure in the core, support the back, spine, Unrack the bar, step out, dip, drive, squeeze at the top, maintain your balance, and then control it back down to your chest, shoulders, wherever you're most comfortable. I have some pretty banged up shoulders, so I've really had to trial and error where my grip is and where I'm comfortable, but my shoulders have gotten a lot stronger, so definitely a good exercise to work on. We're going to hit 215 for a rest pause. A rest pause is something that I used to do when I was training for bodybuilding shows. Basically what you want to do is hit the weight, then pause or rest for about 20 to 30 seconds, then hit it for another breath. You can do this anywhere in your training. You can hit, like bench press, you can hit 3, rest 30 seconds, then hit another 2 and get 5 reps out of it instead of maybe only being able to get 4 without the rest pause or the rest. But anyway, it's really nice to bang out that extra effort.